So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to this week's Team of the Week predictions. Now, I won't lie to you guys, this week's Team of the Week has been ridiculously hard to predict due to it being an international week. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I hate international breaks. I'm only ever bothered about international matches when it's a big tournament like the World Cup. Anyway, before we continue, I do want to apologise in advance for the commentary over this video. I've been ill for the past week, and if I make any weird noises throughout the video, I do apologise. I'll try and cut them out the best I possibly can. But yeah, as soon as my voice is back to normal and I'm feeling okay, I will be back uploading regularly. Anyway, in the comments below, let me know who you think will feature in the upcoming Team of the Week. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed this kind of content, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It's worth mentioning before we get into my predictions that most international sides have played twice in the past week, so there could be two informs from one nation in the upcoming Team of the Week. Like games wise, there've been international friendlies have been played, AFCON qualifiers have been played, and I think most European sides have been playing in a tournament called the UEFA Nations. Anyway, I think I've rambled on for long enough now. Let's get into my actual predictions. Now, normally I do these in order, like I do the goalkeepers, then defenders, and midfielders, then attackers. But this week, we're just going to go for it. We're going to mix and match, and we're just going to get through my 23 potential informs. So we start by talking about Popov. This guy got himself 2 assists in a 2-1 win against Belarus. So a 2-1 win for Bulgaria against Belarus, 2 assists from right back. That could be enough to see him get an inform. In the middle of the screen right now is an inform Eric Bailly. Now, if this inform happens, that's going to be one expensive inform centre-back card. In the comments below, let me know, how much do you think inform Bailly will cost? This guy got himself 1 goal in a 4-0 win against the Central African Republic. Now, I'm unsure about this inform, but hopefully it happens. I've seen some people say that he got an assist in that game, but everywhere I've looked, it's only credited him with 1 goal. So, 1 goal and a clean sheet could be enough to see us get inform Eric Bailly. Finally, on the end, we have Kololli. Is that how you pronounce that guy's name? He got himself 2 goals from left back in a 2-0 win against Malta. 2 goals for a defender should be enough to see him get an inform, but we'll have to wait and see. Originally in FIFA, that guy is a left mid, so I believe he played left back, but it might have been a left wing back role. Moving on to the next page, where we can see another very expensive looking inform Premier League centre back. Let's start by talking about him. Virgil van Dijk got himself a goal and helped his side keep a clean sheet as they beat Germany 3-0. Also in that match, Memphis Depay got himself a goal and an assist, so he potentially could get an inform this week too. But as you can tell from what you can see in the background, I've opted to go for Van Dijk. That card's going to be very expensive, but it'll be very popular as well. Anyway, moving on to the Italian, BIRAGHI got himself a goal in a 1-0 win for Italy against Poland. I believe the goal was in like the 92nd minute too, so it was a match-winning goal, and I think a goal and a clean sheet could be enough to see the Italian feature in the upcoming Team of the Week. Finally, on the end, we have Neustadter. This guy got himself a goal in a 2-0 win for Russia against Turkey. Plenty of goal-scoring defenders in the past week. Okay, so this next page is an absolute nightmare. Most of you know that I cannot pronounce names to save my life. The fact that I can barely speak right now and also can't pronounce names properly means that this current page is not going to go well for me. So what I'm going to say is, the Romanian on the left got himself a goal and man of the match in a 2-1 win. The player from Georgia in the middle got himself 2 goals in a 3-0 win against Andorra, and Idrissa Gana Gueye on the end got himself a goal in a 3-0 win against Sudan. Now, if that Gana Gueye card happens, that's going to be a fantastic card. He shouldn't be too expensive, and it's going to have some absolutely fantastic stats. So hopefully we see an inform Idrissa Gana Gueye this week. Moving on then to 3 more strikers, we will start by talking about Carlos Sanchez. He got himself a hat-trick in a 4-0 win for Deportivo La Coruña, and he should be guaranteed an inform in this week's Team of the Week. Next to him is Pandev, a player who has been playing for a long time now. The veteran got himself a goal and 2 assists in a 4-1 win for Macedonia against Liechtenstein. And then finally, on the end, we have Ighaho, who got himself a hat-trick in a 4-0 win against Libya. And that card could actually be really good. It's got decent pace, pretty good dribbling. It should have good shooting, and the physical stats on Ighaho are decent, so potentially a very nice cheap inform for him. And now we come on to one of the more exciting pages in this video. We have Mitrovic, we have Romelu Lukaku, and we have Arnautovic. So we'll start on the left with Mitrovic. He scored twice in a 2-0 win for Serbia against Montenegro. In the middle, we have Romelu Lukaku. He got 2 goals in a 2-1 win for Belgium against Poland. And that inform is going to be very freaking expensive. Once again, guys, I'm going to ask you, inform Lukaku, how much do you think he's going to cost? Let me know in the comments below. On the end, we have a potential inform Arnautovic. This guy got the only goal in a 1-0 win for Austria against Northern Ireland. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if everyone in my Team of the Week predictions gets an inform, the card I'd be most excited about using would be Arnautovic's inform. And that's because I love his non-inform card this year. It is so good. If you've not used non-inform Arnautovic, pick it up and try it out. It's a very good, cheap striker card, and it just scores goals for fun. And you can use Arnautovic in FIFA either as a striker, as a cam, as a centre forward, wherever Arnautovic can do a good job. Anyway, I'm rambling. Hopefully we see inform Arnautovic this week, and if we do, I'll definitely be looking to review that guy. Okay, so England beat Spain, and it looks like football's coming home again. So England beat Spain 3-2. In that match, Raheem Sterling scored twice, so he very well could be in line to get an inform this week, and that would be a pretty interesting card. I've seen some people say that he played in like a central role. I'll be honest, I didn't watch the game due to me being at work, but from the websites that I've seen, Sterling was playing as a right winger, so that's why I've kept him on the wing. Anyway, also in that match, Harry Kane picked up 2 assists, and Marcus Rashford got a goal and an assist as well. So we have 3 pretty high profile candidates from that match, but I'm going to go for a potential inform Sterling. Carlos Vela got himself 2 goals and 2 assists in a 4-2 win, and then on the end we have Dockal, who got himself 2 assists in a 2-1 win against Slovakia. Okay, this next page is pretty interesting. We'll start by talking about Edin Dzeko. He scored twice in a 2-0 win for Bosnia against Northern Ireland. Now that card would be pretty damn nice if it was to be given. In the middle, we have Sandro. Now this guy got himself a goal in a 2-0 win for Brazil against Saudi Arabia. Now, I saw some people saying that he didn't score, but I've looked up the video on YouTube. He did score. It was from a corner. It was late into the game. Sandro scored a header. So yeah, 1 goal and a clean sheet for him. Could that be enough to see him get an inform? And in the comments below, how much do you think inform Sandro would cost? Because his non-inform is very expensive, and I imagine this inform card is going to be mad, so look out for that one. On the end, we have Meria, who got himself a goal in a 1-0 win for Tunisia. 1 goal and a clean sheet could be enough to see him get an inform this week. Okay, so now we come on to the final page, which is the goalkeeper section. Now straight away, just let me say, I am not confident in my goalkeeper selections at all, and you'll see why when I give you the details, so let's get into them. We'll start off by talking about Mvogo. He made 8 saves in a 2-1 win for Switzerland against Iceland. Now Mvogo put in a very good performance, but he did concede. If he didn't concede, I would be pretty confident with this selection. Nevertheless, 8 saves is pretty mad, and hopefully he can pick up an inform this week. The other goalkeeper I've gone for is Bangura. I hope I've got that right. He made 7 saves in a 0-0 draw. Now in that game, his team was getting absolutely peppered. I think they conceded like 17 shots in that game, so the goalkeeper played a pretty big part in making sure his team didn't concede. Now, like I said, I'm not too confident in my 2 goalkeeper picks. We could very well see an informed Jordan Pickford this week for his performance against Croatia. I think he made 4 or 5 saves in that match. We could also see an informed Hugo Lloris. He made 7 saves in France's draw with Iceland. I will also mention the Russian League goalkeeper Guilherme, as he kept 2 clean sheets in the past week. Russia beat Turkey 2-0 and drew with Sweden 0-0, and in both them games, Guilherme kept clean sheets and made a couple of saves. Now the only reason I didn't go for him in the end is because I went for Neustadter, but who knows, maybe we'll have 2 Russian informs in the upcoming Team of the Week. Anyway guys, my predictions are in the background. Potentially a pretty good Team of the Week. Adrisagan again would be awesome. Sandro would be fantastic. Eric Bailly would be pretty mad. Van Dijk as well. Carlos Vela, Arnautovic, Lukaku, Edin Dzeko, Raheem Sterling. like I said, potentially it could be a very good team of the week. So, in the comments below, let me know who do you think will get an inform on Wednesday. If you could, leave a like on the video, that would be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching, and next week's Team of the Week predictions will be much better, I promise you that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.